All right. Well, Port Alberni and Arrowsmith Baptist Church, it's a chance for me to do another little update. And I wanted to actually share with you something that's actually been really, really good news for me this week. Is I know a lot of you have been praying for my mom who went into surgery, had a mastectomy this past week, or actually a week ago now, and had a troublesome, worrying cancerous lump, and they went through the surgery. They also removed some lymph nodes, 3 lymph nodes, I believe, to see if the cancer was beginning to spread. So that's kind of what we were all holding our breath to find out. But the good news is that it has not spread. Everything came back negative and clean. So she has an absolute clean bill of health. And one of the interesting things about my mom is the first thing that she phoned me to tell me all about it. And one of the first things she told me was how excited she is that she's going to be able to tell children's stories at church again. And not only at church, but even online at church back in White Rock, where she's a part of. And how much that means to her to be able to, even at 90 years old, tell stories to children. And I'm telling you, she's a gifted storyteller. She loves to do it. The children can sense the love in her when she does it, and they just flock to listen to her tell stories. And children love to tell or listen to stories and have stories read to them. So I was sharing that actually with the staff at Arrowsmith Baptist Church, and one of the things that we'd concluded, just listening to that story and how inspirational that is, was Sandy actually said, "I'd love to be able to do something like that, to tell stories to children like that." So we're going to do that, and you've probably already seen the announcement, if you get the published announcements from the church, that we're going to make room in our schedule on Sunday morning for a children's story. And Sandy's going to start doing it. And actually, no sooner did we announce that we were going to start doing it, that other people stepped up and said, you know what, I'd love to do that too. So we're going to get going with some children's stories as part of our morning service. We're going to sort of do it like as a pre-service thing, gather the kids around. Instead of having just this boring countdown for 5 minutes, we're going to do a children's story. And we're going to ask everybody at home to gather around the kids, or gather the kids around the TV and listen to a story. And we'll do pictures along with the story, and we'll set up a little spot in the stage for Sandy or whoever it is that's going to read the story to do that. And it's going to be story time with Grandma whoever. So we're starting with Grandma Sandy, and just really excited about doing that. And one of the things that we want to start to do too is to just let our community, our own church community, and the community out there at large know that we're here for families and we're here for kids. And this is important to us. In fact, this is a priority for us, that we reach out to and have things for children and families. And this is just a beginning step in that direction, the first of many, I trust. And that's what we're going to do. So in not this Sunday, but the Sunday after, we're going to start to send those out. So I'm actually standing here. You might recognize the spot. I'm in front of Sprout Lake at the Nels property here, and the cabin on their property that Kim and I are so grateful to get to stay in. And this is what we get to look at when we get up in the mornings and all through the day, actually, that we're here at the cabin. So I have just a fun little question for everybody out there. As I'm learning about this region, as I'm new here, tell me, can anybody let me know, email me, text me, whatever, some of the history behind the name Sprout Lake? I've heard some differing stories. So if you have a version of it, or maybe you even want to come up with your own creative version of it, whatever, I'd love to hear it. Sprout Lake, how did it get its name? All right. So that's the update for today. God bless you, and have a wonderful day. Thanks.